Everyone take a deep breath for 3 seconds, and then I want to hear some sweet explanations on
like what the region distribution is and stuff. And seems maybe a little bit deceptive as we get ready for these 5-minute bounties. Looks like it's going to be a trade-off down on one piece and same up top.
Oh, they got the toss back onto Abed, but he's gonna try for the kill onto Quickball. Might just be able to dip for one more shot. Like saves him, but the second shot will get a kill.
Man, that's sick. So he managed to find one kill there on the other side, and now the rotation for Insania gonna force crit back the other direction.
Just keep going for it. He's creating a lot of space because he's trying to take mid tower right now.
Fully commit to this one. Back in, kind of slow. I'm gonna pop the ult. Already fly his head, but he might still be able to pull clean up here. As Foxy trying to run low in his lane. This Storm trying to kill off Quick. Up the avalanche for the moment. Shakes back in the swap away. Quick living through everything, but not that one. As mentioned, Mickey was they trip on the wrong illusion, but this PL still in and behind tier 1 and done.
And you got to be asking, like,
what your build, but big old group up now, looking for a pick-off, and now looks like they've got one in mind. It's Koiva, who already Static Storm swapped out, jump on the backline afterwards. Avocado ulti, they will jump in from box as well. Do they have enough damage to burst down Abed? Not quite looking like he decides to step forward, finding Koiva, maybe a whole opportunity. Abed just gonna try and jump away. They get the kill. They take down two for the price of one. Now seeing if he can get out. Liquid trying to box. He's down for Ramsey's purification and the punch down. Not enough mana to have the stick charges.
Oh, they kill our beast, and they're probably losing a couple of heroes. Insane. Well, he's trying to keep away, but he knows it's around it. I'll just get glimpsed at some point anyway. Uh-oh, man. Rosa doing double damage. Stormfear, that's not good. Legion 2 still there.
When they can get it, Malif is trying to live, but it's not going to happen. Abed is low on, but nobody is. But everybody else is dead.
He just shot Enigma. That Enigma has 1,000 health. He has Stalker X, but you know.
Oh
no.
Alright, I'm gonna say Mickey is farming, but now Mickey is dying. Well, that's gonna be another one down. Chase away, not gonna happen.
No longer space for Mickey.
Oh.
Dude, they're kidding me.
Right. I think it might be time for Foxy.
Oh, jeez.
Put back in. And he can get on top of the Storm Abed, literally walking circles around Foxy.
Looking for evil geniuses is just playing so aggressively and creating so much chaos. Every single time they get a kill, they move. Right? They're not doing the thing where you get a kill, push in the lane, able to hit the tower. Oh, nice back.
As they want to jump in, Abed is here as well. And they pull off the Snap Stalker in time before the Stormtrooper brings him off. Actually, almost really Anna, he's got to be a little bit careful. Now the White Hole's dead. He's down a bit more. White Bug and he killed by the purification. They lose the cuddle. Now they're going to lose Foxy. He is also on fire. And possibly? All right, he's going to get away.
It's a rough one. When you have to build units to try and cheat for the swap magic, keeping people inside the will is infuriating right now.
Okay, trying to farm out this trying to get himself that next something make him feel a little bit stronger, but that's here again. Every time you think you got a safe spot, it's not there for you. You lift up your lip, but the silence is already coming out, and now the will of the wisp. That could be Mickey dead. Looking like we had another one in the dust as Foxy tries to run away. Ortiz there, Abed is there, EG is there, and Liquid are all gone.
Blink Digger, I think one of the best things they did was make sure that Foxy had a bad lane. Maybe it wasn't able to maybe in his lane. And then, you know, Stormshare got a free kill on Koiva, so to win 2, you lose 3 lanes in Dota right now.
Oh my god, BKB Black will come down. Can't bring him down with only top ball. And RT kind of walk away. The good bit of the damage as they drop the Static Storm. Still living for now. They walk away. Abed shows up well. Nobody died from evil geniuses. And look at the great last attempt, but it looks like they're going to come up just slightly short. Chat wheels are flying. People are flying. Oh my god. It's all too easy for EG.
That was your last all-in maneuver, I'm pretty sure. and if you're far enough ahead, you can beat your like fight. They don't have a cat to the Enigma black hole while their is just better than you. God.
Oh, Abed, he's gone in a bit deep, my dudes. Get the agent one time.
Rolling thunder. Did they disable?
Oh, it's not going to be their time. Elvis comes out. I mean, that was a dominance move. I've gone a bit too far.
It's not going to be a late embarrass because they no longer have agents on Torch.
Oh no, it is actually as they turn into the Rolling Thunder down Foxy chasing forward. They get the pull in onto two, doing so much damage. Does get added to the midst of it, but now got Foxy. He's eventually going to punish as other statics comes down. That one is an act up right than one, as not even a fountain is fully safe.
I love the fact that the fight started and you said, yeah, that probably is another late embarrass. Despite the fact it was Liquid starting the fight on each, we conditioned to understand that this game is probably over and that EG is going to win that fight despite Liquid's the whole starting.
And now it's just Ramsey that's able to sit behind and
Radiant's top tower
behind
is
Dandy.
under attack.
Shiva's guard has been coming out second low
Radiant's
side
top
first
tower
arm.
has fallen.
Doesn't mean that he's not have buyback. But in this time, even if that happens, the jump out, they find the black guy looking for the black hole. It's pretty good. There's no full damage. The BKBs get up right as the rolling thunder come through. They've got the will of the West doing all the damage to quick but over. Taiga's dead. That's no more Enigma. That's GG.
Well, that's 35,000 net worth lead by 32 minutes.
Willow for like the Chrono and for the Omni controlling the back line. Classic Taiga, but yeah, I like the Rubik too.
Result, like I'm fairly certain they picked up, like yeah, Lich Void was a classic combo anyway, but I think they knew the Chaos Knight was coming, so that means they got to pick 3 heroes to try and counterpick it.
And already, pushes him down to the low ground. Does that mean he gets over in time? Oh,
Yeah.
Thanks for the rune, nerds. He might give up first blood here as they are chasing him through the trees. Ramsey's trying to run purification again in a sec. Comes a second too late. Mickey drawn first blood.
Yeah.
Just out of there on the skin of his teeth.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Now they
Dire's
drop down the
middle
sentry
tower
ward.
is under attack.
Quakefoot, he's looking to blow somebody up. But that Invis rune is wearing off now, and the X comes out onto Boxy. He is in some trouble as they jump in, they drop down the Will of the Wisp. Torrent comes out afterwards. Chronos is going to connect. They're trying to play it up, possibly. Does he get the Echo Slam up? Boxy, no! He didn't drop it! And Fly comes in for the save. That was so clutch, and now looking for a bit more. Ramsey's trying to run down Quakefoot, but doesn't look like they're going to be able to find it.
I mean, this is a tanky crew. Chronosphere, I know I have some answers to Chaos Knight, so I'm not that worried about, you know, him being super strong and being able to two-shot people because I've got so many answers to it.
True. That's going to be a dangerous thing. Well, Boxy gets found yet again, going to Chain Frost. They find somebody on the back lines. Oral Rubik going to get arrowed after the fact. And yeah, that one hurt.
Okay, you lost your 4 and 3 position. The upside here for Liquid is they use boat, they use Chronosphere. Radiant. Time for a go for a smoke. Yep, 3 minutes smoke. Are they going to go into mid lane? I would like to see a successful gank on mid lane with the Phantasm turning that into a tower push. That would be the ideal for Liquid right now.
And they run right into Abed. There's that Radiance. Phantasm comes out. They have detection, trying to kill him off in time, but the boat buff, it's not going to do enough. They have the boat to turn it back around now. The big ol' Will of the Wisp gets dropped down. A decent chunk of damage on the EG, but it's not looking like it's enough. They already lost the lead, and now Kyle's dead, and, well, your big bad carry, the Chaos Knight, is going to be killed off. Terrible series of events for Liquid there.
Yeah, Boxy wasn't even close to that fight. He was continuing to farm up top lane. He was like, guys, I need my initiation item. I can't be there for you when you start that team fight.
Oh, and Mickey in some trouble. They find the X. They're getting some TPs in. Is waiting already on the side. Boxy trying to play interrupt. They have the Will of the Wisp down. Mickey seeing if he can live, but it's not going to happen. And now Boxy, who was just 500 gold away from getting that Aghanim Scepter, is also going to get ran down as they have the X pull back into the Torrent, and the Earthshaker 2 will die. Man, over and over. That kill score 5 to 10. It tells one story, but the bigger story is that it's been the cores that have been dying. If the ward is there, everybody gets together. EG have full vision. They know exactly what's going on. Although, as I say that, Ramses walked in, already had the status resistance on him. Now the boat pulls back in on the Quakeba. Quakeba trying to run away, seeing if they can control a fly. Oh, but the time dilation, it hurts the Aghanim's Earthshaker so badly, and Fly gonna give him the tip afterwards. They have the Will of the Wisp for the chase down. Boxy got to cast one Enchant Totem, and is now getting beaten down. On the other side, Abed is fairly low, but still with that BKB, he's working Mickey, hoping to make something happen here. They get the kill on Ramses, but finally that Chronosphere comes back out as they're trying to control that BKB, still working for Mickey. And they run him down here. Frost Shield thrown now onto that CK himself to keep him that much more tanky, but he's pulled back in by the Lich as they start to beat him down even further. They kill off that CK. That was supposed to be a Lich fight, but it just wasn't.
The slick moves by Fly there, dodging Boxy's aggressive Enchant Totem. He really wanted to be able to catch that Lich, but I don't know, it just felt like they maybe need to play a little bit more together.
He is going to queue up a BKB because he can't deal with time dilation.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have an answer. And now they're chasing down Taiga, trying to run away. Arrow, a little bit of the zoning arrow there. As he throws one back now on the Void. As the X is going to come on out. Boxy again, caught by that time dilation, just doesn't have an answer. Can't go anywhere. Only thing left to him is Echo Slam, which would not feel that great as they kill off that Earthshaker. Never have I seen 4,200 gold spent in a way that Festival so. As Mickey is going to get bashed down to dead and dusted. Liquid lose another triple kill for Arteezy. My God, they're just destroying them.
Is a Blink Dagger. Half of your Aghanim Scepter, that would be a Blink Dagger right there. I think item choice doesn't really do them any favors. It's certainly not that thing that's losing them the game straight up, though, because EG is still just feels like they're completely routing Liquid every single time until that happened.
It wouldn't be an Arteezy Void game without that. At least one of them.
Yeah, well, he's playing Void, so at least he can't get close.
That's true. They give him the tip. All right, that's fair enough. I'll have a minute left, but yeah, can back on out now as they've used Laguna Blade. Liquid still stuck in their base. Can they make something happen? The jump out with the smoke working. Boxy about to break on it. Gotta be careful to jump forward, looking for a bit more. No, but they pulled him back in, so they can't chain stun it out. Torrent gonna be off the mark. Boxy still chasing there. Arteezy shows up though, and he's got the Chronosphere. They hit onto Insania. Solo Chrono for him. Doesn't feel great, but there's no buyback on the Coddle.
Maybe they can get a pick, or, you know, around the bounty runes as well. But EG not splitting up, staying grouped up, much like they did in like that 15-minute bounty runes. They had control over the bottom lane. They swept it to top. Now this is the reverse play.
And they had the anticipation, I'm sure, that this is going to be a B, and on top of them right at the start, you don't jump in. Can they bring him down in time, though? It's pretty freaking low. Ramsey manages to get away, and there's going to be the GA. Try to run, but it's not looking all that great. Mickey controlled bash, and his armlet is wearing down as the DK is going to get finished. And now Crit got his eyes on Insania, leaps on top of him, and the poor old man gonna be hunted down by the Priestess of the Moon. One more arrow for good measure, because why not? EG are looking so freaking good right now, as eventually they get the pull back in, and they kill off onto Taiga. Triple kill for Abed.
Has Boxy cast an Echo Slam? You know, Arteezy managed to get off his BKB somewhere in what was supposed to be a chain stun, and he didn't have Satanic back then. Now he does. So 30% status resistance is very tough for Shakers to be able to keep people chain stun with that. So pretty much expect he's always going to get BKB Satanic. You already had status resistance thanks to the Omni Knight before. You also have, like, again, the Frost Shield save. You're just not going to be able to burst this guy down, and the Chronosphere is probably your death sentence.
Well, thinking now, he is down somewhat low HP, maybe going to look for a stun, but the BKB is available. Earthshaker thinking about jumping on top. Fissure to go in. The Echo Slam combination to get the kill. Okay. Not bad. But now the Chain Frost comes afterwards, and EG just try and back out.
All right, they had to throw everything and the kitchen sink at him. They had the Aghanim Scepter Laguna Blade that definitely sealed the deal for him there. Because see this Moonlight Shadow, they're really gonna go for it. They're gonna try and get like some sort of pick off here on Quakeba, and they might just be able to get it.
Oh no. Oh no. The arrow. Oh god. And now they drop down the will of the wisp. Boats already come out. Stolen boat. Maybe a chance, maybe a hope, maybe a prayer. Or maybe it's all for naught as Quake tries to run away. Fly did go down. They've got the X now. And as they get the pull back in, and a second arrow for Quakeva right in his dome. That man is dead. They popped a Phantasm to try and chase Bobby, making a little bit of chaos. They don't have time dilation for this fight, but the GA has already come out. Stolen GA. All right, Rubik doing absolutely everything that he can in this one. Try and bring down Crypt, but it's not going to happen. As the GA comes out, another X on the Mickey. Bunch there, coming from Crit, still living. BKB finally coming out, but he's now bashed. Sure, Chase looking for more. They've got the control. Everything thrown out on them again, but there's going to be the Chronosphere on the back lines. Isn't going to be enough to take them all down. BKB chase down, kill that Rubik, and it was a beautiful chrono coming from Artesia. They find another one. An EG again, just too much to deal with.
Arteezy separated himself away from the Kunkka, said, sorry buddy, sorry Abed, but you're going to be the one taking all of the damage coming in from Liquid. I'm going to back up, reset, and Insania, he's just trying to pull the creep wave away. Trying to buy his team more time to come back because they don't have buybacks on Koifa.
And you just see the movement down the mid lane, not too much concern. They've got Heavenly Grace stolen again, but they just don't have the damage that they need right now. And, well, they found him in some trouble. Arrow goes out. Heavenly Grace is a little bit early, but the status resistance still going to be something to work with at the very least. 4 second stun, but the back away and taking racks.
And Boxy can only sit there and watch because he was time dilated, couldn't do his usual enchant totem plays. He still does not have BKB. Rough times.
Tough stuff indeed as a 27,000 gold lead. In this game number 2, EG looking to turn here a top 4 finish at the very least at the MDL Chengdu Major. Boxy, maybe one last hurrah here. Let's see if they can do something. Abed, yeah, they back out.
Oh, and Arteezy just managed to jump right on top of him. Found that pesky Earthshaker's been hiding away in the trees. Torrent being locked up. He does have that Heavenly Grace, though. That allowed him to get away.
And still, no fuss, no muss. They're not that concerned at all. Jump in, enchant totem. Dilation on cooldown, 6 seconds. They have the Will of the Wisp, but the BKB is already out there from the void. Oxy jumps in the only to be pulled back down to ground as the buyback comes in the end there. They kill off yet another. Can they find any more? The time walk away. They can't get that kill. Another GA is out. Stick a fork in him. Liquid are feeling done.
Okay, Boxy, one last hurrah with the X. Maybe Nikkei can get one kill out of here, but there goes the Guardian Angel, and that just kills all the damage. This Chaos Knight feels completely neutered by this much physical resistance and straight up immunity from the Omni Knight. Just can't do anything. He goes for a stun on somebody,